Hi everyone, good afternoon and welcome to my channel all about cross stitch. It's been a few weeks since I have uploaded, so it is now Friday the 14th of August and happy cross stitch day everybody. I only saw that on like social media this week that apparently 14th of August is World Cross Stitch Day. So I hope you are all having a great day and getting lots of stitching done. It is ridiculously warm here in the UK at the moment. We're having like a heat wave the last like 5 days in a row. It's been more than 30 degrees, which never happens. And we don't know how to cope. It's too hot. Sleep is hard and being outside for any length of time is even harder. We don't really have aircon in a lot of places over here, certainly not in houses. I was working at a library yesterday and the whole building is lovely, air conditioned and nice and cool. So it's really great to be at work for a change. And the cinema is also air conditioned. So when I'm at work this weekend, I will be considerably cooler than I am at home at the minute. So like I said, it has been a while since I've uploaded and I wish I could say it's just because I've been super busy, but also I wanted to make sure I'd got enough stitching done to show you, because I don't want to show you nothing. And I feel like 2 weeks I've been able to get quite a bit done, and I actually have lots of bits to show you. So let's get started. Let's start with new starts. So a few weeks ago I showed you this chart that I had purchased on Etsy, okay, from Mandarink's design. You can see it on there we go. This is going to be for my brother, either for his birthday or Christmas. It depends how long it takes me to work on it, because it is quite a sizable design. I really thought that it would be sort of something I could work on over a couple of months and have it done for his birthday in October, but then I saw that it was 20,000 stitches and reevaluated. But I have made a start this week, so, or in this fortnight anyway, and here it is. If you follow me on Instagram, you will already have seen this on my Instagram. So I did almost all of the marble and I've started on the tesseract here at the top. And it's been really fun to stitch actually. I've been working on big things so much that I've forgotten how quickly things stitch up when there are lots of like smaller motifs. This did have some blended threads which I've never done before, so you can see, maybe put the camera that side, there are some blended threads here at the bottom which are like a red and a peach blended, and I'm not sure how I feel about that yet, because I have only done 100 or so stitches of the blended colours. But we'll see how I get on with it going forward, and see if I enjoy it any more or not. But it's the first time I've ever used blended threads, so I'm learning something new. You're never too old to learn something new. I'm really happy with the progress that I've made as a start to that. So that is that project. Then I worked on a few small bits. I haven't worked on anything small for a while now, so it was really fun to dig through all of my old freebie kits and pick out a couple to get done. So, also so the first thing I did was this gift tag set. I don't know if you can see the picture that's at the top there. It's a little set of 3 gift tags with like little autumn animals on them. And when I stitched the first one, I realised that I liked them far too much to give away. And so I thought for a long time about what to do with them, and I decided that I'm going to make a scrapbook out of all the little ones that I love too much to give away as cards or gift tags. And looking at it now, I've only put 2 pages in, and I thought I was going to be able to put something on every single page, but it's going to get far too thick far too quickly if I put something on every page. So I'm re-evaluating. I'm thinking maybe I'll take half the pages out. But what I have managed to get done so far is I made this cute little envelope out of some craft paper that I had lying around that was called Autumn Flowers, so I thought it was very appropriate. And so inside the little envelope is 3 gift tags. So you have a badger. He's so adorable. I stitched him first. And then the deer. I stitched this one last. You can see the little autumn leaves behind him, and the tag itself is leaf shaped, which I thought was really cute. It's a little detail that maybe wasn't strictly necessary, but it's really cute. And then there's the fox, which I think is my favourite out of all 3. He is just adorable. What I did do with these though is that the eyes were just like supposed to be the one cross stitch, and I actually back stitched all the way around it, because with 2 X's for eyes it made it look like it was a dead animal, and I wasn't about that, so I back stitched all around it to make it a perfect square rather than a little X. But so they're staying with me. I'm not gifting them away. I like them far too much. And then the other thing that I've stuck down is something from, I want to say 2 years ago. It's almost exactly 2 years since Michael and I got engaged in California on the Golden Gate Bridge. Is where he proposed. I'm pretty sure I did this on the plane on the way there, but I hadn't added the sequins. And this is Rainbow Fish. Okay, so it's a children's book, and as you will know if you've watched my other videos, I used to be a teacher, primary school teacher, so the Rainbow Fish is a great book for teaching children about sharing and not being boastful. And yeah, it was the 25th anniversary of the book, and all I had to do was stick the sequins on. So really it was such a super quick finish, and then I finished it off with these little stickers of dolphins. I'm thinking the scrapbook might be like a year in cross stitch, and it might show the different months. So this would be in August, you know, sort of when we're all going swimming and on lovely summer holidays. So I stuck this in, and then I stuck the gift tags on the next page, which would then be September. So yeah, I'm really liking this idea. I think it's definitely going to be something that I continue doing with smalls that I like too much to give away, or that don't really have a person that they're appropriate for. But yeah, I might take some of the pages out if it gets too bulky, because like I say, I've only stuck 2 things in so far, and that's already pushed the book out quite a lot. So I'm thinking once it's got, you know, 5 or 6 projects, then it might start getting a bit big, and then if I use all 40 pages, if I have 40 projects in there, it's not going to be closable. So I may take some of the pages out, just so that it can continue being used as a scrapbook. And the other great thing about the scrapbook is that I'll be able to display the pieces, as you can sort of sit it up on a shelf and have it open on whatever month you are currently on. So that's also going to be a really nice way of being able to display them and change the displays quite a lot without having to like take things out of frames or put things in frames or buy like 10 different frames and then have frames in a drawer. I'm not, even in our new house we won't have space to have like lots of frames sitting in a drawer, so it might be a nice way of changing the decor over the years and through the different seasons. I'm really addicted actually to seasonal stitching at the moment. I have favorited so many seasonal patterns on Etsy and other sites as well, and I can see that there's going to be a lot of purchasing in my future. But those are my smalls. My work in progress is I've returned after my month off in July. I've returned to my Heaven and Earth Designs Aimee Stewart's World Travel bookshelf. So I put it back on the Q-snap because I took it off the month of July whilst I had a break from it. and I've come back and I've just started filling in some of the sky up here above the Taj Mahal. So this week I really want to try and get through 1 whole % of the chart. That's going to be my goal. So that by my next video I should be at the 5% mark, which would be super exciting. I love the colours on this, and now that I've picked it back up again I don't want to put it down. But I'm going to swap out between this and the marble piece every 1,000 stitches or so, just so I don't get burnt out on the one project. I'm quite scared of getting burnt out on one project. I like to be able to work on what I want to work on, and not get too burnt out and make too many mistakes. Luckily I've been using Pattern Keeper to track my progress with this, and that seems to help so much. I don't miss any stitches because you search for the symbol and it highlights all of the stitches in that symbol or that colour, and I don't miss as many as I was missing when I was using the paper pattern. So I highly recommend Pattern Keeper. It is helping me so much with such a mammoth. It's off in the face, but with such a mammoth project it's really helping. Yeah, so that's coming along really nicely, which brings me to Stitchy Kindness / haul. So about a month ago I saw on Pam and Steph's Just Keep Stitching, they showed this wonderful cross-stitch Christmas book. Now, the company that makes it is called Hirschner's, and this is currently only in the pre-order sales, so like people can order it in advance of it going onto the website. So I saw it and I was like, oh my goodness, I need to have it, I must have it. But because it's only on pre-order, it's not available to order from the UK. You can only, from the UK, you can only order what is available on the website. And they can ship that, but they won't ship anything that's on pre-order only or advanced ordering or whatever they call it, but before it goes on the website anyway. So I couldn't get it sent to me. However, my lovely Nana Gillian, who lives in California, I messaged her and I said, could I ask a really cheeky favour? And she was like, of course. And I'm like, so this is the company name, this is the item name, can you please order it for me and then send it on and I will send you the money. Now she didn't let me send her the money, but she did order the book and send it to me, and it arrived on Tuesday, and I literally stopped everything I was doing to look at the book. We had a surveyor coming to survey the flat on that day, and we thought it was the surveyor when the doorbell rang, but it wasn't. It was the postman because he couldn't get it through the letterbox. Now there are so many gorgeous projects in here, and I'm just going to show you a few because I know some of you might want to get the book yourselves and then it will ruin it for you, but I'm going to show you a couple of the projects that I really love. So there are Christmas bookmarks, these little Santa bookmarks, and I think they're so cute. I'm definitely going to make those for my nephews for Christmas. I like to buy children books for Christmas, which sounds like a bit of a cliche considering I was a teacher and now I'm a librarian and I give books for Christmas, but I really think that books are something that stay with you for quite a while, really good books anyway, and so I would love to stitch those and give them with books as Christmas gifts for my nephews. And then there were a few others. I mean, I really love the cover image actually, and I'm going to make the cover image for myself, maybe with slightly different colours, because I'm not feeling the green, so I may change the green out for maybe like a Christmassy red or even a silver maybe. I do like silver at Christmas. My tree, lots of my decorations are silver, so I definitely want to do that for myself. And then I thought to myself, a great way of paying my Nana Gillian back would be to make something for her and then send it to her. So it may have to be for next Christmas because I have so many projects on the go right now and so many more that I want to start. So I think for next Christmas I'm going to make her one of the designs out of here, and it may end up being this. I think this is super cute love the pastels. It's not the big, bright, gaudy colours that you normally associate with Christmas patterns. So I think that may end up being my my present to my Julian next year. So that is designed by Diane Mashin. I just thought it was so cute. No, Duran Jones. The folk art animals on the other side are by Diane Mashin. This is Duran Jones, which doesn't surprise me that I like it, because I do like a lot of Duran Jones's designs. I think they are just beautiful. And then there was another design in here that I thought maybe I would stitch for our church. There we go. So there's this nativity sampler, which I thought was really great, because you've got the shepherds and the wise men, and then the nativity scene in the barn with the donkey and the sheep, and I just thought it was beautiful, and I thought that might be a really nice thing to gift to our church. But again, it will be something that I gift next Christmas, because this Christmas I have no time. I have so many other things to be getting on with. The other thing that was really super cute in this is the no snow Christmas designs. So for Christmas, for those people in the Southern Hemisphere who have summer at Christmas time, I just thought some of these designs were super adorable. In a way of doing Christmas for those people who don't have the snowy weather that we sometimes get at Christmas. We don't often get a white Christmas, but definitely cold, and all the better to stay inside stitching. And yeah, some of the designs are just so fab. I also really like this guy, Santa Claus, just a little crab with a Santa hat on, which I just thought was adorable. I don't know where they come up with these things, but yeah, so I got that as a gift, and I really do like it. I can't wait to start stitching presents from it. I don't own a lot of books. Strangely, I have this and the fantasy one, which I showed in a previous episode. So I don't have a lot of books, but it's something that I may start acquiring, because I've got quite a few others on my wish list as well. So we'll see how that goes. I'm currently trying not to buy anything, because I've just spent far too much money in the last few months. So I'm trying to be really good, and the only thing stitchy related that I'm going to spend money on this month after I get paid is the threads for this, because I've only got about 15 of the 35 or so threads that I need, so I'm going to buy the rest of the threads for this, and that's going to be all I spend my money on stitchy related in August. Then I can have another little rethink when we get to September and see if I need a new project. But I should, fingers crossed, be able to stay on track and not spend far too much, because we are moving soon and we've got lots of plans of furniture to buy and things that we will need in our much bigger house. That's really exciting. And going back to the library has been open for order and collect now for 2 whole weeks, and they're saying in another 2 weeks we should be opening a reduced service during court hours only, but people will be able to come in and use the computers again and be able to browse for themselves, just on the ground floor, which is basically my entire job, is ground floor. But normally my job is outside of the court hours, so being there not in my court hours will be interesting, or not in my normal hours, even during court hours, but not my normal hours, because my normal hours are 9 to 11 in the morning or 7 till 9 at night. So yeah, it will be very interesting to see how that goes, what the plan is going forward, but I'm super excited to be getting back to work and back to a little bit more normality, even though the infection rate is creeping up in the UK again, and watching the news is slightly terrifying. But yeah, so plans are this week to knuckle down on World Travel Bookshelf and try and get up to 5%, and after I've done 1,000 stitches or so, if I'm feeling it, I may switch back to marble and carry on with that. I did try this week a time-lapse video with World Travel Bookshelf, but because it stitches up so slowly, it didn't seem to be worth it. I had the time-lapse on for like 15 minutes and I squeezed it all down into like 3 seconds and it zoomed through really fast, but you couldn't see much progress on it. The stitches are so small and it's so time consuming. But I think the next time I stitch on marble, I may try the time-lapse again, because it stitches up much quicker, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I have had so much fun filming these videos, and if you have subscribed, thank you so much, and if you've left me a comment or a like, thank you for you guys as well. It's hard to judge how many people are going to watch you or be interested, and I appreciate every single view, every single subscription, every single comment. There haven't been that many comments, but I do love the ones that I do get, and it does really make my day when I'm at work and I feel my phone buzz in my pocket, and then I go on my break and have a look, and yeah, it just makes my day to think that all of you people choose to spend a little bit of your time listening to me ramble on about my projects and my stitching. I don't have many stitchy friends in real life. I have a friend who lives in Northampton, so it's quite a while away, but we do send each other little pictures to sort of keep up with what the other one is stitching. But I do consider Flosstube, all of you guys who watch, and all of the guys I watch, to be my stitchy buddies too, so it's been lovely getting to join this community. Please do like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and head over to Instagram and follow me. I am rdukes88. I'll put that at the end of the video as well. And yeah, until next time everybody, please stay safe, keep wearing your masks, keep washing your hands, and happy stitching. Bye.